Hey everybody, this is Adam from CalTV. I'm here with a very talented musician. This is Tim from UnderOath. How you doing, Tim?
Good, how are you?
I'm pretty good. So you're on tour right now. This is a national tour?
It's true.
That's true?
Yeah.
Awesome. What bands are you touring with?
Every Time I Die, Poison the Well, and Maylene and the Sons of Disaster.
So how has tour been so far?
It's been good. It's our first and last tour, headlining tour on this record, and it's our first headlining tour on this record, and it's our last tour on this whole cycle. So it's good. We finally got to headline. We get to play a bunch of songs off the record that we haven't been able to play before. So we've been looking forward to it for a while. We were originally going to do this tour like February or March, and then some stuff came up, so we had to push it back towards the end of the year. So we're glad it finally worked out.
So you mentioned this was your last tour on this record. Does that mean you're going to go back and record after this?
Yeah. Well, not immediately after, but after this tour, we're going to just start writing, go through the holidays. I'm getting married a week after this tour, and then
Congratulations.
three of our other dudes got married last year and the year before, so we all have anniversaries and weddings right around there, and then we have Christmas, and then January, February, and March, pretty much be writing, and then start recording around March, and going to the studio after that.
Awesome. In addition to your music, you've done various music videos for this album, most of them with Popcore Films.
Mm-hmm.
One of them was nominated for a Grammy.
Yeah.
What was that like?
It's kind of weird,
Yeah.
because I don't think you ever think anything that you do is that good, and I didn't know anyone that works for or is on the Grammy committee even knew who our band was, let alone would think that one of our videos was one of the 5 best rock videos of the year or whatever we were. So it was definitely like we were taken back, and it was definitely out of left field, but it was cool for sure. But it was kind of like it came and went, and we're just still doing what we do.
Yeah, exactly. Did you guys actually go to the Grammys?
Some of us did. I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm not really down with that whole scene, but it's cool though. It was really cool. The guys had fun. I think Aaron, Spencer, and Grant went.
Cool.
So yeah.
Awesome. And now, in addition to those videos, you're currently working on a new kind of music DVD, as I've heard it. Could you describe what this project is?
I think that we as UnderOath are kind of like disenchanted with like the typical re-release extra visual media that people are coming out with now. It honestly, I believe, was started with the decline of record sales, and then labels found out that if they re-released a CD with a DVD and got a bunch of people to buy it a second time because it had all new stuff, it would count towards the same scans. So that's why our entire industry has started doing all these DVDs, and in turn, bands originally were like, dude, this is awesome, our label wants us to do a DVD, we get to share all this stuff, we get to, let people into our lives and do these cool things. But at this point, 3 years, 4 years later, everyone's done it and everyone's still doing it, and it's just kind of degraded itself to just a kind of crappy form of media. And I think like it's really important for bands to start looking at the film aspect of their band as much as the audio aspect. Like as much pride as you take in recording and writing a record, you have to now take that same pride and thought and like artistic vision into doing film with or on your band, whether it be a music video or a documentary or a DVD or a live show, whatever it is, it has to be treated with that same respect, because I think that originally we thought that this would be just like a one-time thing, that we just do a DVD and it would be fun and that would be it. But now it seems like that's where our industry is shifting, to where we're becoming a multimedia type of industry, and bands aren't just bands that record records, they're bands that release dozens of different formats and dozens of different things, whether that be visually or audibly. So I think we all just kind of had that hit us, and we're just like, we want to do something different, we want to do something that's better than anything we've ever done and better than most of what everyone else has ever done. So we just have a film team here, and we're doing a documentary on the band, and we're shooting a live set in Philadelphia at the Electric Factory, and then we're recording every night as well. And at the end, we're gonna listen back. We're going to select a few select tracks to make a live CD from various points of the tour as well. And we're shooting it all in high def, widescreen, and hopefully we'll have like a HD DVD and Blu-ray release as well, and a couple different variations, box sets and stuff. But we just felt like we've always made it a point to like step up, step ourselves up to kind of like break boundaries within ourselves and, try to up the bar, musically for what we do. We just felt like we need to do that visually as well, because that's something we've never really given much thought to. Mm-hmm. So that's...
It sounds like a great project.
Thanks, man.
It's gonna be awesome when it comes out.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah. Should be, like, I saw the teaser that's online, actually, and just based on that, it seems like, artistically, it's already breaking boundaries compared to other band DVDs.
Yeah, well, I think, like, the thing about bands is, like, band DVDs are, we've used it a couple times on this tour. I feel like I say it all the time, but they're like just highlight reels. They're like home videos. Like you watch home videos from your family, and it's not an actual documentary on your family, but if someone labeled your home video as a documentary, you would think that's a little unjust, because all it is your birthday, your Christmas, and your anniversary. You don't pull out the camera when a dude's bummed. You don't pull out the camera when you're stressing about, money, or a t-shirt order got messed up, or your guitar broke and you can't get another one for a week. What are you going to do? Whatever it is, big or small, you don't pull out cameras for that stuff. So it's really not documenting anything. It's just you shooting the best of who you are and then releasing it to people. And I think that we've done that before and we can't do that again. And we want to show people who we really are. And I think that that'll do a lot for people, because I think people get the wrong impression of who we are as people, because if you watch anything of our DVDs, we basically just look like jackass, but we all play in a band too. And although that is a dynamic to our friendship and how we interact, like that's not who UnderOath is, and that's not who we ever thought we'd be. Like that we are that, but there's a lot of other things that I don't think we ever shed light on, and part of it's because we never think to. So we have a couple of dudes on tour with us just to shoot all that stuff. And at the end of the day, we'll let someone who's not in the band tell the story of who UnderOath really is,
Wow, that's awesome. That's great. Well, thank you very much for all your interview. This has been really great, and I hope everything works out on tour. And remember that if UnderOath is coming through your town, to go check them out. And also look out for Define the Great Line, which is UnderOath's latest release. It's in stores now, so go check it out.